Alrighty, how is everyone doing tonight? My name's Double A, bringing you a Jotunheim playoff game, Royals versus Fagard. I believe this is a second seed versus a third seed in here in the second round of the Jotunheim playoffs. So should be a good one. We're gonna head right into picks and bans. See a Bastet ban right off the bat. Definitely something you see quite a bit nowadays. Still really strong. As well as the Medusa is really strong right now in the meta. Medusa just able to do that damage. It does have that CC immunity as well. That dash does so much damage. And not something you want to mess around with for sure. So I think that's a good ban. We are going to see not the full roster from Royals tonight. We do have a sub in on jungle, I believe. Rick the Dude. Going to be subbing in for his team. Fun to see. Sub comes in the playoffs. Always kind of has that intense energy about it. You want to be careful. It's the big leagues, and you're stepping in kind of last moment. It's going to be interesting to see what he can do here for sure for his team. Some more bans here. Athena going to get banned out. That global ultimate, of course, you're not going to want to deal with. That taunt as well. Super annoying. As well as a Cleo ban. Cleo's really good right now, at least. That's what I've been told. I would have to agree. I think really annoying to deal with. And then Shiva as well. Banned out, newest god. Healing is insane. Did get a nerf, but still really, really strong. So good to get him out of the way. Royals with the same sentiment as me. And they're going to lock in Gilgamesh as well. Gilgamesh, I would assume, going to be going to the jungle. So, pretty good pick. I think he's one of the premier junglers right now. It has that warrior jungle, a little bit tankier, but able to do that damage and slow people. The ultimate's really good utility as well. And looks like Fagard. We're locking at Cabrakan first pick. That's not something you see very often. I love Cabrakan personally. But definitely going to be interesting to see what you can do with Cabrakan. Cabrakan's kind of like that fourth damage dealer on your team. I mean, you usually are going to play him pretty aggressive. We'll see what kind of build that I'm sure May the Fae going to go into. Could be going solo, could be going jungle as well, but we do see the support lock that in for Fagard. I see it, you guys don't. Shout out to I Love Cats. Allegedly, Baza's coach shouting him out. It's good to see that. But Agni as well, going to be a really strong pickup for Fagard. I know that one of their players they like to play around is their mid lane, so seeing him on a strong pick like Agni should be pretty fun. See what he can do. Well, it looks like Cthulhu going to get locked in. For Royals, I'm going to assume that's going to be a solo lane pickup. Baza going to be playing on the Cthulhu. I don't know that I've seen him on a Cthulhu before, so going to be interesting to see. I think Cthulhu is really good right now as well. Both teams, minus maybe the Cabrakan, I've been going kind of meta here, so it's fun to see. They're bringing it here in the playoffs. And then an Izanami lock-in as well. Izanami, it's a debate whether Izanami or Medusa is the best right now, but I think Izanami's up there for sure. Just able to do so much objective damage. It's going to be a great lock-in. Even if you're not comfortable on Izanami, you're able to push auto and shred a tower down. So, going to be a good pickup. And then Bologna as well, speaking of meta picks. Kind of coming into the meta recently. So, it's going to be fun to see her. Pest News probably picking her up. And see if I can use that ultimate as well. Now heading into this second phase of bans. Atlas going to get banned out. Definitely want to get him out of the way. Still really strong in support. Looks like Houyi's going to get banned out for Royals as well. Royals banning out Houyi, I don't know. It's an okay ban. I believe Zavoxis can play it pretty well. But not something that I would typically ban out, at least at this point in this meta. But regardless, definitely a good ban. Persephone getting banned out as well. Be fun to see those ultimates coming out. Believe she just got nerfed as well today, but well, not live, but the update show nerfed her. I can't speak, but definitely a good ban, really good in this meta. So good to see that out. Waiting on these last few bans as well. Or last ban, I should say. Looks like it's going to be that Erlang Shen. Kind of a jungle pickup they're going to ban out there. Pretty smart. I think that's something that can be really annoying. You know, that ultimate with the taunt, that we're able to knock them up, stun them with the pin as well, give them a root. I think it's definitely going to be a decent ban. And then an X-Ball pickup as well for Fagard. Zavoxis really likes that pick. Played it in the first round of playoffs quite a bit. Seeing him here again is going to be interesting. He did a pretty good job on it in the first game of the playoffs, so we'll see what we can do. Kind of an old school pickup, so it's always fun to see him picked up here. Looks like the Morrigan going to get locked in for Royals as well. Morrigan, obviously great utility. I mean, you're able to kind of just go into whatever you want. And I mean, looking at the matchups right now, Double Cthulhu is probably what's going to be the play there, and that's always very annoying. Double Cthulhu is not fun. Double Khepri ult as well. But waiting here as well. But even Agni can be annoying Cabrakan as well. That ultimate. Finally, a Khepri lock-in for Royals. So it's going to be going into that support lane. Khepri really annoying as well. You know, that revive, saving lives is always really fun. So hopefully we see a couple good ones here. As well as just kind of a defensive, you know, standoff character over in lane. Can really just kind of keep your Izanami in this case really safe, able to kind of shred down those towers. And then lastly, it looks like it's going to be an Achilles lock-in. So potentially, well, Bologna or Achilles, I guess, are going to be going into, this Cabrakan too. I'm going to assume it's Cabrakan support, but we'll have to see if the Achilles ends up jungle or Bologna. But regardless, both pretty strong, but I haven't seen a Bologna or an Achilles jungle in quite a while, so going to be interesting to see that, especially bringing it out here in the playoffs. So with that, I think I'll go ahead and kick this to a quick be right back screen, and then I will have the game all ready for you guys. I'll be right back. All right, we're back for this Game 1 Jotunheim playoffs game, Royals versus Fagard. My name's Double A once again. Doing a little solo cast for you. Wednesday night, so should be a good one. Royals and Fagard. The Royals coming into this had a bye week, the first week of playoffs. Fagard beat the 6th seed, my team, unfortunately for me, but had a great game. Another coming in facing Royals, and probably the underdogs in this game, but they had a strong showing in their first round of the playoffs, so it'll be, it should be a good one. Cabrakan in lane versus kind of the opposite of a Khepri. Really defensive. Whereas Cabrakan wants to get ahead early. X-Ball as well. Looking to get ahead early, but he's Izanami. And Khepri going to grab this lane pressure first. No surprise there. Grab from Khepri as well. Fighting and poking mid lane. But they want this X-Ball. He's going to hit with that tick damage as well. Izanami auto still coming out. Cabrakan's got to be careful. Looking pretty low. And he will go down. Isle of Cats grabbing an early kill over here in the dual lane. Royals up 1 kill now. But that's exactly the start you want. And if you're playing Cabrakan, that is not what you want. Not a great start for Fagard over there. But they can definitely bring it back. we are going to see, it is Achilles jungle. So I haven't seen that in a while, but fun to see him in this match. Works with Khepri, it works against Khepri really well. Bologna in trouble over here. Gilgamesh rotating in, but can't finish off the kill. Veigar doesn't go down 2-0. It's good to see for them. Pest News getting back under tower in time. Oregon should be interesting in this game as well. Like you said, there is that Cthulhu. Definitely kind of a favorite double Cthulhu comp. I believe it's been played in the past by these guys too. So I know Captain Care Bear is pretty confident over there on the Morgan. So seeing him here could be fun what combos he brings out. But Izanami definitely bringing the pressure so far. Said it is that sub on the Gilgamesh for Royals. We already saw an early gank from him. But looks like just 1-0 so far. 2 minutes into the game. Nothing too crazy yet. I Love Cats and Captain Care Bear kind of the big play arounds for Royals. And we see Izanami poking out once again. Cabrakan and X-Ball pretty low over here in the dual lane. Frick the dude over here on that Gilgamesh pickup. He is down a level in the jungle already. Achilles able to farm just a little bit more. Start here. Gonna rotate to this red buff. See if he can get it in time. Looks like he can, but Agni doesn't have any mana. Here's a drop kick against the wall, and he's in trouble. Those autos doing a lot of damage. Agni, can you get away? Doesn't have the dash, and he will go down. Another kill for Royals early. Cthulhu, pretty tanky over here as well against Bologna. It's a fight for who can clear a wave first, as they're both going to tick over to level 5. That wave. But look at the pressure from Royals. Expo, oh no! Gonna get grabbed with the dash down. Oh no, he's gonna go down. I Love Cats grabbing another kill. Cabrakan having to retreat under the tier 2 as well. And a quick 3 kills from Royals. Veigar's got to be careful. They don't want this game to get away from them. Cthulhu and Bologna both around the same amount of health. Boxing a little bit here. Pest News vouching to fight. Will back off. I'm curious to see how much damage we're doing. 2k already for I Love Cats. Cthulhu up there as well. Gold difference. About 1,500 gold difference getting there. As well as XP difference already building. I mean, we're 4 minutes in. Not something you normally see. Lead mid as well. Everything going right for Royals at this point. Royals having almost a perfect record in the regular season. I believe one set loss. Cabrakan looking to push up on Izanami, but the dash out will save her life. On the other side of the map, Bologna looking a little low as Cthulhu dropping everything that he's got, including the ultimate. The dash out from Bologna, the ult comes out, but it won't be enough. Baza gonna grab that kill. But Royals doing a great job. Everything's going right. Every lane's getting a kill. Just waiting for mid lane as well. Over here in duo, Izanami up a level. Typically what you'd see. Has all that pressure right off the bat. Gilgamesh over here looking to steal this buff. Cthulhu's in the fray as well, pun intended. Here's the ultimate out from Achilles, but won't land. And now Gilgamesh is all by himself, doing a great job though. But here comes Agni, shooting bombs from the back, and that'll be enough for help Passive News grab that kill. And a little bite back from Veigar as they're looking to get back into this game. Still really early, could go any which way. Morgan getting stunned by this Agni as well. Bracken only level 4. Not a fun time for him. Still doesn't have that ultimate. But both supports now rotating into this mid lane. Morgan dropping some abilities. Nice Khepri grab. Bomb comes out for Agni as well. The stun, though, going to grab Kabrakan as Agni shoots some abilities from under tower. Cthulhu as well, hiding under tower. Going to clear wave, I assume, going to get it back. Yeah, definitely the smart decision there. Kraken going to go straight for Pestilence, which I don't know that I completely agree with, but not a terrible item. It's going to get you some decent stats off the bat. Obviously, going into Thieves is going to grab that. But going to get either magical protections and physical protections, but I don't hate it. Bracken lurking as Tommy goes to invade the jungle. Party starting to form over here in the mid lane. Rick the Dude looking to get in on this X-Ball, but the dash out should secure him. Safety. Cthulhu's looking to steal this blue buff. Bologna rotating in as well. Excuse me. Cthulhu having to disengage. As I choke on my own spit. But Cthulhu gonna disengage. Is Gilgamesh going to drop that ultimate? I love Katso, the rotating as well, and he's going to grab that kill. Kabrakan now just in complete disarray as an entire Royals team is going to help Rick the Dude grab that kill. 4-man rotation into that mid lane. Now they're going to go for Gold Fury. X-Ball will maybe look to rotate over to this Gold Fury, but maybe not the smartest decision. He's going to make his way now, but it's going to be too late. Royal's going to grab that Gold Fury without any issues. Pings come out. They know Achilles lurking in the jungle, stealing away those camps best that they can. Cthulhu recognizing that and rotating in. Going to start the engagement as Bologna's coming in as well. Cthulhu could be in trouble. Here comes Gilgamesh, blink in, drop kick into the wall. Achilles on the brunt of that. Now Cthulhu ult going to come out. Achilles ult, though, trying to secure his getaway. Won't get it. Rick the Dude grabbing another kill as Cthulhu's still here, looking to engage onto this Agni. And Kabrakan, though, going to grab that stun right back onto Gilgamesh. Ult comes out as well. Dash out now from Gilgamesh will get him out of the fight. And that should be all for now between these two playoff teams. X-Ball ultimate coming through, looking to secure a kill onto Isle of Cats. Or save his life, that is. He's kind of in a corner. Zavox is getting hit with that slow as well, and he's going to play Ring Around the Rosie if he can. But this is a tricky situation. Look at how low they both are. The dash in. Can he get the kill? No, he can't. And Isle of Cats grabbing another kill, 4-0-1. And what a 1v1 here in the Jotunheim playoffs. And Isle of Cats really doing a lot for his team right now. Saw it all during the regular season, and now once again showing it here in the playoffs that he's a premier ADC in this lower division. Cthulhu as well getting jumped on. Here comes a 4-man rotation now for Fagar. They're going to give it right back if they can. Cthulhu getting bombs dropped on top of him. Stun from Kabrakan, and that'll be enough. Jones Gaming going to end up getting the kill onto that poor Cthulhu. Fagar's just looking to get the game back in their hands right now. They're doing just that so far. Going to pick up some farm as well over here in their jungle. Checking the stats real quick. It's all the way to Royals still. I mean, it's blue everywhere on the top of that player damage chart, and about 3k XP and gold difference. We are going to see the Morgan rotating to this purple buff, just looking to help out the ADC Kepri as well to ensure that safety. Kabrakan is so hard playing from behind. Such an aggressive character, so or an aggressive support, able to kind of engage, do damage if you need it, A lot of times you potentially even build more like a soul laner. I don't know if that's what's going to happen here yet, but when you're playing from behind, it is not fun. And it looked like they were trying to grab that early pressure, but with that Izanami, it's pretty hard to do that in the dual lane, and it's just kind of bleeding into this mid game right now, as there is a 3-level difference between the supports. I love Cats though. Closing in on X-Ball. The ult comes out, but it won't be enough. He's a Nami ultimate. Gonna secure that kill onto Zavoxis. I love Cats grabbing another one. Bologna now in trouble as well. 3-man rotation. Here comes the ult. Will it be enough to save her life? Dash out as well. They are gonna tower dive, but now disengage. Achilles hiding, but it looks like they might even know he's there. Bologna and Achilles just looking to fight over this buff, and it will go the way of Royals, but they are going to pay for it as we are going to see Cabrakan grab that kill. Khepri within that execute range. Is it going to come out? The ult instead going to come out. They're waiting. The ult pops, but down goes Baza. In the meantime, the ult comes out, and now the execution going to kill Party Time Corgi. Jones Gaming grabbing another one. And now a Pyromancer looking like Fagard's going to grab it unless the Morrigan can get it in time. Bologna rotating in, but that's a bad decision. Turning right around, Morrigan looking to get the kill. Won't get it now. Getting jumped on by all of Fagard. And jumps into that Gilgamesh and drops the ultimate after the dash. And it should be enough to secure Captain Care Bear's retreat, and it will. Definitely a smart decision using that ultimate to get out. I wouldn't want to fight 4 members of Fagard at that point. Three-level lead over here in the dual lane. X-Ball just can't keep up right now. He's a Nami with that overwhelming pressure. Mannequins as well going to go in the build for Captain Care Bear. It's always fun to see. You can get that hidden blade up as well. Just a lot of damage on those stuns. No kills yet from the Morrigan though. 3 assists in her pocket. Stun from the Khepri as Cabrakan marches forward and towards this Gilgamesh. 13 minutes in, 3k gold difference, 4 kill difference. Really, Royals do have the lead, but Fagard is not out of it. I feel like the pressure almost feels like it's worse than it is for the team. Just got to make sure that their mentals are okay and that they aren't getting too frustrated yet in this game. Grab from the Khepri, looking to chip down this Bologna. Thulu going to pressure this Primal Fury, but back off now. The dance has begun. Seeing who will engage first. That Cabrakan have Blink? It does not. Bracer instead. They're going to move away from that Gold Fury. They don't want to take it yet. Thulu now heading that way. Khepri just buying time for his teammates. Now they'll start it. He's a Nami trying to shred that down, doing a good job of it. But the X-Ball ultimate's going to come out, but not enough pressure from his team to do anything with it. They are going to cause Royals to drop that Primal Fury. But a great showing so far from Rick the Dude. A third of his team's kills right now. Sub stepping in the middle of playoffs. I mean, that's not easy to do whatsoever. So good on him. But now a little bit of an ease here in the action. Check stats once again. That lead's being diminished slightly for Royals. Vegard really kind of bringing it back, and that's what you want to see. Agni as well, starting to get up there in the damage charts. But this Primal Fury still hasn't dropped. It seems like Royals have tried to make their way over there about 3 times now, but the pressure from Fagard is just going to push them off of that Gold Fury. But it's like Cabracken's caught up to Khepri in levels, both level 11. The XP difference is really kind of diminishing, like I said. The Morgan only having a level here, or 2 levels, I should say, on Agni. Don't make fun of the way I say Agni. Thanks, guys. But yeah, definitely a fun one so far. Seeing Fegard come in, like I said, they had a strong showing in the first round. Royals not as warm, having that bye. But probably pretty excited to get in here, get in the playoffs, get playing, and start to do what they do best. And they're really kind of playing around this Izanami right now, and it's just working. Party time Corgi with another grab onto that Agni. Cthulhu pushing forward. The ult comes out from Cabracken, trapping the Cthulhu in, but is that a smart decision? Agni trying to do as much damage as possible. Cthulhu ultimate going to come out. Cabracken being pulled right into the Morgan. That's a trap if I've ever seen one. And now Cthulhu is still fighting. I Love Cat still going to grab a kill with the help of Rick the Dude over in the dual lane. Here's the double Cthulhu, and what a sight that is. Cabracken, though, going to live. Achilles now, the one in trouble for his team. Barely living, but fighting back pretty well. Morgan now gonna transition out of the Cthulhu. The Khepri ult does get dropped onto the real Cthulhu, but not popped yet. And Royals aren't that healthy in this fight yet. Excuse me. But Primal Fury now almost dead. Royals looking to pick it up. They will. Agni Bomb comes out. Bellona dashing in. Does secure the kill on a Party Time Corgi and Rick the Dude. But I Love Cats fighting back with a double kill of his own. And what a bounce back that was. Cthulhu still looking to fight this Cabracken. But now Izanami, level 19, stepping in here. Looking to kill this Cabracken. If there's any way the Fegard wanted to give up those kills. They did not want it to go to the Izanami. And Cabracken just taking so much damage. Good wall to keep Izanami out, but will it be enough? Here's the dash, and it will secure the kill. I Love Cats grabbing his 9th kill of the match. Cthulhu still boxing with this Achilles once again. It looks like Cthulhu doing enough damage to keep that Achilles off of his Izanami. That should be enough of the fighting for now, but that definitely went the way of the Royals. Izanami, almost level 20, 9-0-1. That is not fun to deal with. Can't take any fights, can't take any objectives, at least head on, with Izanami now reaching level 20. Not even 20 minutes into this match. Grab all the farm in the jungle as well, helping get that Morgan up to speed. Looking at these builds now. Cabracken still building. It's not terrible. I'm gonna, instead of going Thebes, gonna go straight into Pestilence and Sovereignty, and then looks like a Pridwin on its way. The other side, more standard. Thebes into Breastplate of it's Breastplate of Valor, right? Yes, Breastplate of Valor and Heartwood Amulet. And now I would assume that Relic Dagger is going to be next. Heavenly Wings picked up as well, which can be good. Picked up on the other side too. So both good pickups, trying to get their teammates out of fights. Sorry, still recovering from choking on my own spit about 10 minutes ago. But Gilgamesh 3-3-3, not a bad stat line for Royals. 0-0-4 for Captain Care Bear. Staying alive at least for his team. Level 18 now. Khepri, not doing terrible. 0-2-5, and then 9-0-1 for I Love Cats as well. On the other side, though, Jones Gaming helping out his team quite a bit, 3-1-2. And Bellona have been engaging those fights quite a bit, 3-2-4. Healy's level 19 as well. So keeping up with Royals. Khepri looking for an engagement in mid lane. Here comes Baza to pressure Agni. Gonna dash in. Missed drop kick from Gilgamesh, but Cabrakan gonna get stunned instead by the Morgan. X-Ball ultimate gonna come out as Isle of Cats looking to secure a kill on the other side of the map. Under this tier 2 tower, but the rotation potentially from Achilles, but he's gonna go back towards this mid lane. Isle of Cats, though, gonna grab that kill. As the Vox is pushed up a little too far. Now Achilles boxing with Gilgamesh, but he's got support. Here's the other Cthulhu. Cthulhu on the other side, 1v3ing with the ultimate, and it's working quite well. The ult not coming out, but here it is. As now both Cthulhus just harassing everyone. Look at the damage, and then 2 kills get dropped for Royals. And now they're going to grab this tier 2 tower here in the mid lane as well. But their strategy working out. The double Cthulhu ult, I should say. Just harassing the other team. It's so hard to see, let alone do anything as well. All that purple on the map. But now Fire Giant going to get started up at level 20. Izanami. He does have their upgraded starter as well, so a lot of damage coming out here. Going to that Deathbringer. They do grab Fire Giant. They grab this right tier 1 tower as well. Let's take a look at the stats in the meantime. Yeah, that XP difference, 14,000. Not fun to deal with. Cthulhu, though. Look at all that damage. Baza in chat saying that I Live Cats stole all of his kills. Well, he's been doing damage, so hard to argue with that. Slight reset from Royals, not recess. Healy's level 20 for his team, but he's the only one. Less damage, all kills, yep. 10k gold difference, though. 23 minutes in. The snowball has definitely been engaged for Royals. I mean, at this point, it's going to be pretty hard for Fagard to come back. They're going to have to be able to defend. I mean, this Fire Giant's still on every member of the Royals. They're going to grab this Gold Fury as well, Oni Fury. Cabrakan steps up, but Khepri going to get the stun and the pullback with the abduct. The ult not even going to come out in time. And Cthulhu and Khepri going to chase. Heavenly Wings get popped from Cabrakan. Will it be enough? The jump in from Rick the Dude will secure the kill. And that's a dead Cabrakan. Fortunately, speed boost was not enough. Gonna go around the world once again and grab this last tier 2 tower. But we've seen a lot of good stuff from Royals in this match. I mean, it's hard to ignore these Izanami, obviously. But the Morgan as well has been contributing a lot to this team. Those double Cthulhu ultimates, we've seen Gilgamesh as well, doing a lot of work for Royals right now. Whenever Fagard tries to engage, here's 2 Cthulhu ults, good luck. You know, and then on the back line, we're gonna see I Love Cats just shredding people down. It is not a fun time to team fight against this right now. But they drop all the towers. 3 Phoenixes, though, still healthy for Fagard. Fire Giant buff still on every member of Royals. If Fagard's able to get a pick or 2, it could be super beneficial on any of these Phoenix Sieges from Royals. I'm going to grab the Pyromancer as well. They're grabbing everything on the map, as they definitely should. Lona pushed up a little bit of X-Ball as well. Pushed up. Gonna back immediately. Smart play. Definitely don't want to get caught out at this point. You lose an ADC on a Phoenix Siege, it's not going to be, or before a Phoenix Siege, it's going to be hard defense. Achilles, though, stepping up onto this Gilgamesh. The dude gonna have to jump out. Achilles now backing up. Doesn't want to get jumped on by any member of the Royals. Khepri over there. T-warding. It's trying to be annoying. Does get the stun. Pick damage as well. Nothing super crazy. Cthulhu. Great name. I believe we have an option in our viewer points to make a poll. So if you want to make a poll about Cthulhu or Cthulhu 2 or whatever. But Khepri looking to maybe start a fight here deep in the jungle. Achilles, though, not going to let him do it easily. Here comes Cthulhu rotating in. Does get the stun on Bellona, and she could be in trouble. Heavenly Wings get popped just for the chase. Morgan going to blink in. Does about half of X-Ball's health, but that's a lot of damage right back as Cthulhu is a transformation she'll go into, but she can't take this fight anymore. Gilgamesh as well, losing. Great defense so far in this match. Jones Gaming doing a lot for his team, but he's going to get slowed. Here comes Izanami. The ult out from Achilles will get him out, but no, the ultimate's going to come through. I Love Cats grabbing his 12th kill of the match. Bellona now on the other side trying to get the jump on somebody, but Izanami's quick to it. Khepri going to abduct him as well. The jump out with the ultimate from Bellona will get her back under her Phoenix. Now Fire Giant back up on the map. Izanami heading that way, not gonna D-ward. Somebody teleporting in, it's gonna be the Cthulhu. And now Fire Giant started up once again, but there's no way Fagard can come anywhere near. Bellona's gonna make her way, but not gonna be in time. She's gotta be careful. Yeah, immediately does a 180 and turns right back. Go ahead and look at the stats one more time as that Fire Giant falls. 18k player damage, and right behind him, Cthulhu with 17k. But 23,000 XP damage. That's a lot. Or XP difference, not damage. Gold difference as well, 15k. But here comes the Phoenix Siege 4 Royals. They're going to step in to this middle Phoenix. Going to shred that down with Izanami, not taking a lick of damage yet. The slow comes out onto Bellona. Cabrakan, though, pushing up onto Izanami, looking to dive the backline if possible, but it's going to be a mistake. Baza going to grab that kill. And now here comes the Phoenix, or the Titan Siege, potentially. X-Ball's going to step up, and Cthulhu Ultimate going to come out. Do we see the Morgan as well? We don't yet. I guess we do. The Ultimate come out, and now down goes Pest and News. Achilles looking to fight as well. Can they get the kill? And Cthulhu won't be enough. Rick the Dude grabbing another kill. This Titan taking a lot of damage. Can they finish him off in time? Looks like Agni gets dropped into a wall, and that will be enough. And game one going to go to Royals in the second round of the playoffs. And what a match from them. Royals overpowering Fagard in that first match. Go ahead and take a quick look at the player damage. Izanami going to be topping the charts with 25,000 player damage. The mitigation, though, Cthulhu is going to be all that. A lot of player damage from Cthulhu as well, and I think, I Love Cats, just an overwhelming force for his team, able to shred those towers, shred the enemy team. I mean, there's nothing Fagard could do at all. I mean, that was just a wrecking ball coming through from I Love Cats. Khepri did play well. Got the ults off when he could. But nothing too crazy. Same thing from Captain Care Bear. Those ultimates, though, did a lot for his team, pushing back Fagard. Rick the Dude really stepping up here in playoffs as well. I believe maybe only played one regular season game. But stepping in the playoffs and a decent stat line to that as well. Pest News, though, and Jones Gaming were kind of the hope for Fagard. I think they played pretty well. Jones Gaming really fought back, especially in that first Phoenix Siege from Royals. So it was good seeing him fight back, and I think these guys, if they can get their dual lane together, I think they can definitely um, take it back here in the second game. But I think with that, we'll go ahead and throw it to a quick be right back, and we will go ahead and get game 2 set up for you guys. If Royals can sweep Fagard here in the second round of the Jotunheim playoffs. We'll be right back. All right, everyone. Hopping. Sorry for the delay. I did pick up a friend or two along the way, though. I do have King Kerbis joining me. My name's Double A once again, and this is the second game for the second round of the Jotunheim playoffs. How are we doing today, Kerbis?
Not too bad. Don't worry, you're not alone. We love you.
Thanks, bud. Picking bands starting up here as well. Did you happen to catch the first game?
Off and on, I caught a little bit. Jumped in. I think I jumped in around the 4 death mark for the Royals, and then I caught the end of it as well. So I missed a little bit of the middle section, but looked like a pretty dominant showing from the team. But right off the hop, we'll see a first ban going the way of Medusa.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a good ban after the showing from Izanami from I Love Cats. Getting a premier ADC off the board is definitely a smart decision.
Agreed, and Medusa's super strong in lane right now, so that's an easy ban. And another strong character, speaking of which, is the Bastet ban from the Royals.
Eating history a little bit here. I believe those were the same. I think it was Bastet first ban last time. But Medusa was in there as well in the first set of bans.
Yeah, Bastet's just one of those characters that is very easy to play, but does a lot of impact on the map. And again, I think you see Fagard's really trying to focus out that I Love Cats with a ban on Izanami on their side.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a smart ban. I mean, you don't want him on that, especially something just easy enough to shred a tower. I mean, easy enough to shred down an enemy. Definitely getting him or getting Izanami out of there and away from Isle of Cats is, I think, the smartest play you can make right now if you're Vanguard.
Yeah, and we'll see an Athena ban, which I believe is a target ban for my a very comfortable god that they like to play on.
Yeah, I think we've
And
seen her play that if it's open most of the time. So taking that away from her is the respect ban that I think. Well,
yeah, and a Shiva ban pretty much falls under the same category as Bastet for me. The god is just too good or too easy to be good on. Very, very good at pulling out stuff, and a Thoth ban, which is pretty standard for the mid. But looks like they're going quick, and we'll get a first pickup, Cleo.
yeah, it was left open and something that you've been seeing a lot in the jungle, and when it's in the jungle, it does pretty well. So, what's your thoughts on
Yeah,
that pickup?
nothing worse than getting ganked by a god you can't see and can't reveal. So I think Cleo's a very strong jungle pick, or could also be in the solo lane. I'm quite a big fan of it in the solo. But back to back on Royal side, we're going to see 2 huge pickups on the Cthulhu and Gilgamesh.
Yep. Cthulhu once again getting picked up. I hope they don't repeat history here and grab the Morrigan as well. I mean, that double Cthulhu ult killed Royals. I mean, not that they played bad, but I mean that was kind of the strategy that was their downfall, in my opinion.
Oh, interesting. Okay, we'll see an Ardio and Hoi before I even get to put some thoughts into there. The Ardio into Cthulhu, I would definitely favor the Cthulhu in lane. Ardio is a really strong character, but I still think Cthulhu's range clear with his 2 and his mitigations is super strong. But Hoi seen a lot of popularity with this god in the carry section, definitely. Passive for crits is nice, and you get to see the Morgan, so you get to see that game. So comment on those that mid solo you see.
Yeah, that's not good. If you're a Fagard fan, in my opinion, at least. I mean, they were just able to kind of control the team fights. You get 2 Cthulhu's in there, and there's not a whole lot you can do. Just so much damage, and they're so tanky. I mean, you're gonna need to bring first honk or just something to shred down the Cthulhu ultimates.
Yeah, I mean, a Nemesis would be a great pick, but they've already shown their hand at the Cleo Artio picks here, so we know that the Cleo is probably going the jungle, which gives the Royal the freedom to not have to ban out this Nemesis, who's typically picked up to counter these Cthulhus.
Banned out as well as Kepri. Any thoughts on those bans?
The Kepri doesn't really fit the style of frontline dive that they're going for. I'd be more worried here about maybe a Ymir. Something damaging a Geb. Geb's pretty disruptive across the board, but yeah, I think that Royals might draft a more aggressive support than the ones that they were banning out. But I mean, Kepri is probably one of the most frustrating supports to play against, so I can see the ban reasoning for that.
See Geb banned out as well. Uh, Geb ban, definitely smart. I mean, you don't want to see that picked up. Just being able to shield as well a Cthulhu or even a Morgan coming in to dive you. Uh, I think getting rid of that's going to be a smart on the part of Fagard.
Yeah, Royals right here. I think if they are going for a true comp, okay, Apollo, that would be a good pick as well. I was gonna say maybe a Rama so that you could alt and kind of get out of the fight while the whole front line just dive bombs them. But Apollo kind of can do the same thing by alting and kind of floating around as everyone's diving and looking for a quick pick. So not a bad grab. And we see a Merlin on the side of Fagard picked up, who's definitely a late game monster and could do some decent shredding onto that Cthulhu.
Yeah, Merlin picked up, and that's definitely going to be something that you don't see a lot, but I think is really good right now in the meta. Merlin is just able to poke from range, do a lot of damage doing it. So it'll be fun to see him in the hands of Necromage and seeing if he can kind of help his team get back in this game, or back in the set, I should say.
Good little bait here. I do see the Nemesis picked up for the jungle, which means that is an Artio support and probably a Cleo jungle, or sorry, Cleo solo. So that was a good bait to counter out a couple bans. Otherwise, Nemesis should have probably been banned out by the Royals. So tricked both of us in that pick.
Yeah, Nem's really good, and that ultimate's going to be perfect going into Cthulhu as well. I mean, able to kind of get his defenses down and get those protection shredded, quick as possible. So that's going to be helpful, but I fear that it's not even going to be enough.
We'll see an Ares final lock in here. Super aggressive. One of the best level 3 duo lane gods. Once he gets 2 points into the chains, could be very crippling. Quick initial look at these teams, Double A. What are you thinking?
I like both comps. I think the more meta comp is going to be on the side of, well, Nemesis and Cleo and Artio and Merlin. I mean, that's pretty meta on the side of Fagard, but I like this comp for Royals once again. I think they're just gonna try to repeat history. It worked last time. We'll see if it works again. Gilgamesh as well, getting picked up for that jungle slot. Rick the Dude did really well on him last match, so seeing an even more aggressive dual lane for Royals, I think that's going to go in their favor.
Yeah, looking at the Royals draft, pretty much everything has a very, go-to theme. The Ares might be just to stop any runaways as that Cthulhu or double Cthulhu or double Gillig is running at you. Vhagar, like you said, has some pretty good meta picks. Individually, these gods are pretty decent. However, I feel like that their draft is a little dysmorphed here for Fae. They have a couple gods who want to be diving, and they have a couple backline gods, so they're going to be really separated. And when you have two Cthulhus running at you, that separation is going to hurt them. So it worries me a little bit about how they're going to execute that, but I don't think it's enough to say that it's hopeless fought. These are all really good gods that they picked up really meta, but I don't think they jive as well as the team that I see on the Royals side. So I will probably also put my vote towards the Royals.
Alrighty, let's see if Fagard can prove us wrong. Going into game 2 here, can Royals fight to stay alive? Stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, everyone, hopping into this second game, Royals versus Fagard. I did pick up another friend along the way, Semantics, joining me here on the cast in chair 2. And once again, I'm Double A.
Hello.
But
Hello, my name's Sam. First time here. Hope everything goes well.
our newest member to the content team, so it should be fun to see him on the cast. I believe you're a pretty high-level player yourself, so bringing a lot to the stream.
Yeah, well, hopefully, again, hopefully, I'm not just all talk, or maybe I am all talk. That's what I'm here for casting. We're just here to talk, right?
Right, just the talking between the action, But
Yeah, for sure.
do you happen to catch that first game as well?
I did a really strong showing from the Royals there, and they got 3 out of their 5 of their draft from last time. So hope at least from those three, expect something very strong here. A little bit of aggression here in the duo lane as expected, because that's
Yeah.
where their biggest lead came from.
Hoi gonna go down. I love cats, showing that he can repeat his history himself as he's gonna grab that kill once again. I believe he got a kill before or during the first minute last match, and he's gonna grab another one in this match.
I think this one is even faster. Honestly, that was very quick.
Yeah, that is not what you want if you're a Fagard fan.
Right? Yeah. Cat says, "Hey, I don't need Izanami to do it," and another one very quickly, just like that.
Yeah, gonna grab the ADC and then the support. So that's, yeah, I mean, like I said, the dual lane's got to change, and that's not what you want to see yet. Ares working out as well, doing a good job, but I Love Cats, the one coming through.
Right, yeah, an unfortunate start for the Fagard. A pretty on par start for the Royals, it seems.
Oh, he's chained, but it's going to be too much. Apollo chipping him down, but party time. Corgi going to finish off the kill. And that's 2 early deaths for Zavoxis. That's a pretty rough one.
Right on the dual lane from the Fagard, 3 deaths total already in the game, 1 minute 50 seconds in.
Gilgamesh looking to pressure this Nemesis that's rotating into mid. A little chip damage, but nothing too substantial. But
Right, a little poke.
Cthulhu chipping down Cleo to about 1 health bar. Creating under tower. You like this Cleo pickup into the solo lane?
I actually think that's like where her strongest role is. Honestly, right now she is. Whenever she hits level 5, she's able just to put one of her ults, the Tearing Veil, onto the wave and go farm otherwise. So that's going to be something that's going to be interesting once Pest News hits 5.
We're seeing those chains come out once again from Ares and I Love Cats. Picking up another kill. Can they get even more? It doesn't look like it, but that's 3 early kills, and they're starting to snowball over here in the dual lane.
Hey, Korg, you do us supports a favor and miss a chain every once in a while. You can't hit every one of them. Make us look bad.
Yeah, right, yeah. I think Ares is probably like my worst guardian, so seeing him kind of just show off over here, it's good stuff. But anything too peculiar here in the builds? We're going to see that mannequins pick up once again for Captain Care Bear, and I think that's relatively standard.
Yeah, I would say pretty standard, especially like on the Morgan. I wouldn't say anybody outside of Morgan and Soul gets away with it. Morgan needs it because she is well known to be not very strong in the early game and needs that extra clear, honestly. So usually she comes online late. See, this is what I'm saying right here. Tearing the veil.
Oh, Cthulhu's ult is going to come out. Cleo now in trouble. Can Cthulhu reach? No, he can. Just barely. Baza the Baptist grabbing another kill. And the fighting's not over yet. Over in the dual lane. Party time. Corgi grabbing a kill after a 3-man rotation. And Ardio just could not get out of the mosh pit that was ensuing.
Right, Baza bringing it to 5 kills on the board, and the 6 happening in duo lane on a gank. It looked as if Nemesis was trying to get the counter gank over in solo, but was unsuccessful in the act. But like I was saying before, yeah, that's what Cleo does. A little bit more action.
Please be careful. He's gonna jump right back in. Are you crazy? And party time, Corgi gonna grab the kill once again. But
mad lad.
He did not care. He wanted to kill, and unfortunately didn't go his way. But now the transformation to Gilgamesh from the Morgan will secure her safety. Merlin being chased down by the Gilgamesh jungle as well. Nemesis now joining the party and chipping down this Gilgamesh, but no mana from anyone over here in the mid lane right now.
Right, a blink away there, which means Rick to do is safe. Look, a little bit of an engage and then a counter engage there, so nothing really much out of it. Everybody gets away safely.
Yeah, works out, but I don't know, man. I can't get over that Hoi jumping back in. I mean, that's quite the play. It just doesn't work out for him. And I mean, do you think the mentals are just hurt from that game 1?
I think right now, Huyi is thinking, I'm gonna die here, but maybe I can try to get
Jumps in
somebody
again.
out
The
first.
ricochet comes out. The ultimate as well. Now Apollo's the one in danger. Ho Yi looking to secure a kill, but not going to be enough. Apollo's able to get out.
I'm very much liking this attitude out of Huyi here. A lot more confidence seems on this pick, honestly. Last game didn't seem to really get anything going. This game, he's at least trying. You know, he's at least putting up an effort here to like fight this Apollo one-on-one.
Well, and it seems like Royals did their homework. They did ban the Ho Yi in the first game, so they wanted to take that pick away from Zavoxis. So yeah, it looks like it's definitely his comfort pick here in game 2.
Right. But to answer your question, no, I don't think Mental's in shambles here at all. I think they're very much ready to play this game, and they're gonna play it how they want to play it. And Huyi is aggressive, and that's how he's gonna do it.
Yeah, well, and I like the fight back, not giving up. Apollo out, coming out, just get back to lane. Looks like on the other side of the map. But 3K gold difference, 6 minutes in. The snowball's definitely starting. We'll see if Vhagar's able to stem the bleeding a little bit.
That is unfortunate, seeing that there aren't any major neutral objectives down on the map yet, but it is 7-0 right now. Everything going the way of the Royals.
And Royals, like I said, number 2 seed coming into this game. Only one match lost, and it was a number 1 seed. So they played these guys before and had a strong showing in the regular season. Now coming in here, having an even stronger showing, it seems like. Really confident coming into the playoffs.
Right, and well, that's how you should do it, right? You should definitely come to the playoffs, bring your A game, and that is exactly what the Royals are doing right now. Like I said, seven kills, 7 minutes. They have a 4,000 gold lead, just under 4,000 gold. XP is very much in favor of the Royals as well. But this is what I was talking about. Cleo is mostly going to be farming here in solo lane. They put the Veil and then go and do the back camps. I don't know if you've been exposed to that or not, but ban Cleo every single game. You might think that you're ahead. You might think that you're the better team and you can like outplay a Cleo, but it's just such a strong god. And honestly, with that free farm ability there, makes it even harder to control.
Ult comes out for Nemesis in the dual lane, but Apollo gonna get away pretty unscathed there. But yeah, I'd agree with you. I think Shiva and Cleo right now are just kind of must bans, in my opinion. Atlas is up there too, maybe a little less so now. But yeah, Cleo's really strong. In your mind, is that a top jungle or top solo right now? I mean,
definitely a top solo. It depends on who's piloting them for the jungle. Like for the solo, I think anybody can play Cleo. Anybody can do well on Cleo as solo. For the jungle, it's a little bit different. You got to be able to work the walls well. You got to be able to time correctly, or you'll just get caught out very easily.
Definitely. Ho Yi jumping in once again onto this Apollo. The Ricochet doesn't hit this time, and Apollo will get out. But Mosh Pit starting over here in the mid lane. Looks like the Apollo, or Ares ultimate, I should say, comes out.
Right, Zavox is absolutely unintimidated by cats for this game with apparently the comfort pick that is Zavox's Huyi.
Yeah, it's fun to see it. I mean, not the greatest stat line yet, but like you said, he's been getting more and more comfortable trying to get back his farm and the lead. Look in the box once again. Is this Apollo? Clears the wave. The stun not going to come out. The ult instead coming out from Ho Yi trying to trap this Apollo, but he's going to get the best of him. Zavox is going to go down once again, but the rotation, Nemesis ultimate coming in. Artio looking to put a stop to that Apollo dash and will, but the dash does finally come out after beads are going to cleanse it. And looks like they aren't going to secure the kill. Now the rotation in from the Morgan transforming into the Ho Yi, looking to kill this Artio. Up in the air and diving back down onto the Artio. Can't get the kill. Nemesis, though, fighting back. And looks like he will go down. Jones Gaming helping out his Artio there and securing that kill. Oh, no, the blinking from Gilgamesh as well. Rick the dude grabbing a kill. And now the Apollo out. He's back. And he's going to land right onto Jones Gaming and get that kill.
That was absolutely so unfortunate. Well, bringing the first kill on the board for Vhagar is Nemesis of Jones Gaming, but in reply, 3 kills on the board and looking like a gold fury, if not stolen here from Merlin.
Oh, he does steal it.
Stolen.
Fagard able to steal that away from Royals. And that's definitely what you want to see. Necromage coming in clutch right now.
The first neutral objective goes the way of Fagard in a surprise.
Yeah.
A surprise there, honestly. A good steal by Merlin.
Like
A Necromage.
Cleo looking to box with the Morgan and getting the best of the Cleo right now.
Morgan get a little bit more damage off, but Cleo obviously a little bit more pressure there.
Yeah, definitely. So I always ask people's opinion. We do see the RDO pick up the Chalice of the Oracle. Are you an Oracle fan? Chalice of the Oracle fan?
I very seldom build that item, and I have to be in a very strange situation too.
Sure. Merlin able to flicker out of their Nemesis, though. Not going to be as lucky. 2 ultimates dropped on top of her. Cthulhu ult as well, roaming right now as Ardio's trying to make her escape, but it's going to be hard with the Gilgamesh right in front of her face, body blocking. Stun comes out for Ardio, but Baza is able to finish her off. Now Zavoxis boxing over here in the duel lane as well. He's going to jump right back in. The ult's going to come out. Will it be enough to finish off the Apollo? It won't. I Love Cats winning that one-on-one engagement once again.
Down 3 levels, but still absolutely no fear coming from Zavoxis there in fighting I Love Cats.
You know, I love it, but you got to be careful, man. You're down, what, 4 levels? I mean, trying to play aggressive. But I don't know, man. That's questionable. That's questionable. But
right, I think the mentality there is that like either I fight and die or I'd run and die and maybe get a little damage off, maybe get a little lucky there.
Sure,
is
sure.
The mentality on Zavoxis.
Yeah, well,
and then maybe just thinking I'm not going to back down. Who knows?
Yeah, right. Well, you know, either way, it's fun to watch for us, right? But
right. Yeah. Well, I'm enjoying myself.
Me too. Merlin gonna get
Hopefully
blinked on.
Zavoxis is as well.
Yeah, right. Yeah, hopefully.
That's what I'm talking about. The guy finally misses a chain, makes me feel good.
Party Time Corgi. I mean, he's the premier, like, other than maybe Gramick, shout out to him, who I believe has the best player rating in Jotunheim. Party Time Corgi is probably the other premier aggressive support. He's always playing these Fenrir pickups, or last game we saw him on Capri, which is almost out of the norm for him, but seeing him on Ares, he just feels more comfortable, I think.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely has a comfort on Ares.
This is another one.
Oh no.
Crazy. Oh no, I Love Cats grabbing another kill over on Zavoxis. Probably a 1v1 situation. We happen to miss that one. But little fighting over here in the mid lane as well. Apollo potentially rotating.
The 4-man rotation here on the right side jungle.
Yeah, we're going to see Baza grab another kill, the double Cthulhu ultimate and Gilgamesh ultimate. Here comes the Apollo as well. He said, might as well drop mine. And I Love Cats grabbing another kill onto this RDO. And now this Pyromancer should be free.
Not even Fire Giant. They're going for Pyromancer. Nope, straight into...
Are they going to go for both?
It looks like we're... Yeah, looks like it. Honestly, Fire Giant would have been my first call here, but they went ahead and went for Pyromancer and then went into it. Let them know where you're at and then do it. Just let them know there's nothing you can do about it.
They're that confident at this point. I will go ahead and check the stats. Why not? Apollo up there. I mean, we've seen him get those kills in this match, so no surprise there. Cleo approaching that Fire Giant, but not enough to steal it away.
Well, if anybody could have done it, definitely would have been the Cleo sneaking into the wall and tearing the veil open for possibly a steal there. But maybe in a little bit of trouble here. No, you're gonna just run away. Is Cleo on, or not? Is Pest News on Cleo on Clidna?
But
yeah, it's a word.
I'm not even gonna try to say the whole name, but anyway, Nemesis ultimate gonna come out onto the Apollo, boxing with us Hou Yi again, but finally he has a little bit of help. It looks like they're just gonna run away. Apollo waiting for that dash to be up potentially, or a rotation. Here comes Ares.
Right, either Apollo knew his team was coming, or he just wasn't worried.
Hou Yi Bead's gonna go down after that Ares ultimate, and now Ardio Just getting bullied by this red buff. I love cats, grabbing another one, putting that kill in his pocket. 9-0-3. Wow. This
What did cats in the game at? I know it was 9 at one point before the Titan siege. It had to be like the 10 or 11 by the end. No.
I want to say 12. I want to say 12.
Oh.
I'll double check right now for you, my friend. Why not?
We got time, right?
Looks like he did 13. Wow. All right.
Oh, so he got 4 kills. Or Cat's got 4 kills in that last siege then.
Yeah, he did a great job. I mean, throughout that whole game, but yeah, that Titan siege definitely went his way.
And, you know, obviously the left tower here is the call. They'll first away from the fire giant, and they're just going to go ahead and play, you know, good fundamental smite here.
Yeah, but Ho-He not playing well enough. Going to go down. Captain Care Bear grabbing that kill. Here comes the Cthulhu ultimate. There's a double Cthulhu. The Cthulhu coming out.
There it is, the Cthulhu, the 2 descents into madness here. 2 big boys.
Still looking to pressure, but Cthulhu's all alone. The real Cthulhu, that is. Rick the Dude, though, is going to secure a kill over by the speed buff. Now only Merlin and Cleo here to defend as that left Phoenix does go down.
Right, still a tier 1 in the mid going, but they're still diving tier 2. They're still diving the Phoenix here with a tier 1 up in mid on order side. Finally, changing their choices here. Absolutely going for the tier 1, possibly the tier 2 next, and then to the Phoenix tear the veil down. Not gonna really hit anybody or do much damage or stop the Royals in any way from moving. With 4 alive, they're probably gonna have an attempt here at a defense for the Phoenix.
Yeah, crunch time for Fagard. Can they defend against Royals? I mean, they've been down in this game. They got to stop the snowball, stem the bleeding a little bit here. And just waiting for Fagard to approach.
I mean, there's not much else they can do.
Oh, 4-man Ares ultimate. Going to pull 2 in. Ho-He ultimate drops down, but nobody home.
Right, from the last time the No Escape came out from Ares, he did get the beads from Hui, so he did know that it was going to be down this time around. A little bit of action going on the right side jungle. Nemesis able to dash away and get out safely.
And a little fighting here. Ares in somewhat of a predicament. The Nemesis ultimate's going to come out onto him. Cleo as well, boxing with 3 members of Royals. Here comes that Cthulhu ultimate once again. Gilgamesh jumping in. He'll get the kill in Necromage. Looking for his second onto this Artio, and will get it. Cthulhu ultimate still here. Cleo gonna have to go back into base. Ares just approaching, walking right at this Nemesis. Does not care. She's gonna pop her shield, but he's gonna meet 3 members of Fagard. Here comes Gilgamesh jumping in, grabs that drop kick as well.
Right, unfortunate there for Nemesis, like trying to get the kill there originally on Ares, but Ares only being 1 level lower than the jungler.
Oh no, Rick the Dude grabbing another kill as he drops right down on this Voxus. Cleo trying to pressure him out, but the Titan's low. Here comes Artio, but it won't be enough, and the set will go to Royals.
Well, a quick 18.5-minute match there goes the way of Royals. I'm not sure how long the first one was, but I feel like this one was a little bit more of a clean sweep with Ares being the support over the Khepri there. Just a little bit more aggression. Apollo having a global ultimate, giving Royals just that bit more of an edge, and I think that's really what threw this over the edge here.
Yeah, I mean, it was such a strong showing. I believe the first match was around 24 minutes or so. So, yeah, this match, that was a quick one. I mean, it just kind of fell apart everywhere for Fagard, unfortunately. For Royals, though, just steamrolling. And it got him the set. I mean, that was a great job by Royals and with a sub on their team. So they're going to be feeling pretty confident going into this 3rd round.
Right. Will Rick to be continuing with them throughout the playoffs? Playoffs is just a 1-set deal, or what's going on with that?
Well, he's on the roster as a sub, but yeah, I mean 6-0-5 in this game. That's a crazy stat line. But yeah, I would assume their regular junglers is going to play in the next set, but we'll have to see. We'll check in with Royals and see what happens here in the
Right, you can't argue the efficacy there of Rick the Dude in the comp 605, like you said, a good showing both games on Gilgamesh, actually, two Gilgamesh games. They let that through twice. Maybe something to consider next time these two possibly face. I know this is the playoffs, but hey, maybe next season when it comes back around.
For sure. I think with that, we'll go ahead and throw this to a quick break. Get Desk in here. We'll get Kerbis back joining us and get this game wrapped up for you guys. We'll be right back.
All right, great.
Welcome back, Smite fans. King Kerbis here on the desk, joined by Casual Double A, who's recoiling from casting those games. Quite the showing out of Royals today. Vegard put up some good fights, but kind of what I had expected in the P's and B's. They had a hard time dealing with that double Cthulhu. The thought was there. Obviously, going with the Nemesis was a great choice. However, the duo lane that Ares really ran away with it. Ares hitting those chains early, giving I Love Cats some really early pressure, huge kills. I mean, Cats going 9-0 and 5, Ares going 3-0 and 11 on party time. There, it speaks for itself quite a bit there.
That was a great match. Party time, I mean, just kind of hindered the Ho Yi. Couldn't dash out. And when he did, it seemed like he didn't want to either. But it was fun seeing the aggressive play from Zavoxis. But yeah, I got to give props to Party time. I mean, what a great display onto that Ares. I mean, that 4-man Ares ult as well, burning 2 beads, that Phoenix Siege here in game 2. I mean, what a great job by him.
Yeah, and I mean, Fagard's sticking to it, like Necromage going up and stepping and taking that first Gold Fury for that neutral farm. Very risky play, but showing that they still want the game. They still were fighting for the game, and ended up snagging that first Gold Fury was huge. I think the team had some good mentals going into it. I think the dual lane just suffered and might have gotten a little frustrated. Cats is very aggressive, and so party time on the Ares. So I mean that's rough. But the rest of the team and everyone else seemed to still be in it. It just the XP ran away from them, unfortunately. And I believe that might have been one of the quickest games going into this tournament. So not quite as strong into that game too. They definitely had a lot more dominant showing for the one, but both teams showing kind of that they deserve to still be in these playoffs. But Royals just ending up showing that they want to go a little bit further.
Fagard, do get eliminated here. Unfortunately, they did have a great season. I think they ended with a positive record going into those playoffs, and then a great showing in round 1. And then, fortunately, just couldn't bring it here. Maybe the mentals getting beat down a little bit after that first game, and then this second game was not super pretty, but
I gotta give it to Fagard. They're one of the most consistent teams. Like a lot of this Jotunheim divisions, you guys have all been extremely consistent, and the players have gotten to really know each individual player quite a bit more. It's been a ton of fun casting them, and I hope to continue to see them going on.
Yeah, it was a great job by Fagard. I really hope these guys, we can see them again next season. I mean, they were really fun to watch, and especially when they picked up Zavoxis and just kind of getting their groove still. I think if they had a little bit more time, they would be even stronger, but just worked better team today.
Definitely. Captain Care Bear there, Captain Carry Bear on the Morgan, fantastic. Alts into the double Cthulhu, the Cthulhu 2. Rick the Dude doing some really good peel there with the alt, very good to step in for the sub. And I mean, Baza's just always Baza. He is a dominant pressure in that solo lane.
Definitely. I think with that, we'll go ahead and wrap this up real quick. Thank you, Kerbis and Semantics, for helping me out on the cast. Really appreciate it, guys. Go ahead.
No worries. I was just gonna say you're welcome.
Thanks, man. I'll leave you unmuted in case you want to say anything as well. But unfortunately, we are going to see Fagard get eliminated here from this tournament. Royals move on. Do we know it's going to be the winner of Housewives versus Midgard, right?
Yeah, it's going to be the Midgard Serpents versus the Housewives up next for the Jotunheim. And the winners of that will go on to the finals.
Yep, so we'll be casting that game tomorrow, I believe. So the action doesn't stop here for this week. But so it should be a good game there, and the winner will play these guys in the finals. So should be a good one. Make sure you stick around. Make sure you hop in that Discord. Please follow us as well on our Twitch and on our YouTube. But really appreciate all the people that watch. I mean, obviously it's not the most exciting and professional at all times, but we try to keep it as fun-loving as possible. So we appreciate all you guys watching. And I think with that, go ahead and end the stream. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.